on our talk show on love and passion. Okay, okay.
Thank you.
My name is Okori Goodness Ifoma. So I'm going to be handling this talk show with asking you some few questions. So Nyechi, actually, you just do us the pleasure of introducing yourself, name and who and what yesterday.
I think your network is kind of breaking. So what did you say lastly?
I said, can you introduce yours to us?
Okay, okay. Um, Wachuku Onyechi. Okay.
Yeah, you're
I
welcome.
reside in Abia State, Aba precisely.
Are you serious? Wow.
Uh-huh. I was even
I
surprised
don't
when
speak too much Yoruba.
when I heard the name Ijeoma. Cool.
So we are all is you can hear Igbo friendly.
Of course, of course.
Okay, that's good. So you wrote the topic of our show, love and I believe you have enough package for us today.
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay. Okay, so we are also feel free to throw up your question or we'll answer. Okay. Okay, so me, I think I will start by asking you some few questions and answer to that. Is that okay by you?
Okay. You said I should drop my what?
You said?
I think your network is kind of frustrating. You said I should drop my what?
I'll have to start by asking you for us to do. I believe you know what we are talking about today, right?
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay. So the floor is yours now. So ask my questions for you to answer.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
You'll be
so
asking me questions, then I'll be answering, right?
yes, exactly.
Come on!
So I'll start by
Come on! Raise the voice! Lift your voice! Come on! Raise your hands! Something is going to happen here tonight. The fire of God is going to fall here. The fire is going to fall. Sinners will change. Souls will change. When the fire falls. Oh God. Governments will change. Protocols shall be broken when the fire falls. Hey. Oh Jesus. Demons will bow. Ancient worlds will crumble when the fire falls. Oh Jesus. Let it go down tonight. Oceans will dry.
Hello?
hello.
Come on! Come on! Raise the voice! Lift your voice! Come on! Raise your hands! Something.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, you can hear me very well.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that. So let's continue. Like I said, I'm going to be asking you some questions and the answers to that, hopefully. Okay, so I want to ask the first question to you yourself personally. What is love?
Mm. Love is actually a strong feelings you have for something. Okay? It's a feeling you actually have for something or for someone. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. Okay, for me, we have this definition of love for a very long time. Like it's a deep inward feeling, like very deep and strong inward feeling, like you said. That's good. But passion, what do you think is passion?
Okay, passion is an inner motivation Okay, is
Okay.
an inner motivational feelings you have for something. Is an inner
Okay.
motivational feelings you have for someone or for something. It may actually be a vision, you understand?
Yeah, I do.
It may actually be a vision because passion, the feelings that come with passion is more stronger to love. You understand?
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. So we'll have to say that love and passion works in Paris pursuit. Have to do with kind of a feeling you have towards something.
Yeah, passion works with love, but love might actually don't work with passion.
Wow,
Is
that's a
that
good point.
complicated?
Passion works with love, but love does not work with passion. This
Might
can
might not
okay
work with
might
passion.
not work with passion.
Mm.
Okay, I'm kind of confused. Please, can you explain a little further?
Okay, okay. You can't actually have passion for something you don't love, but you can equally love something you don't have passion for. For an instance,
Actually, love something you don't passion for. Okay.
okay. Now there are people who actually love. For example, there are people who love computer science as a course, but they don't have
Yeah.
passion for it. You see them studying it in school, but when they want to put in their time, they put in their time in something else. There are people who study computer science as a course, but their passion is placed on music. Their time is
That's true.
mostly
That's
on
true.
music. Okay, you see them spending much of their time, much of their finances on music. You don't even see them reading things about computer. You see them doing much of music. So they have passion for music, but they love computer. Do you see that? So
Yeah, I get that.
you can actually love something, but you don't have passion for that. Circumstances might make you love something, but you don't have passion for it. But there is no way you can have passion for something and you don't love that thing. There's no way you can have passion for someone and you don't love that person. But you can have love for someone, but there is no passion. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Yeah.
I just like you see most people just going for a particular cause because someone doing it and they just want to just do it and at the end of the day that they don't even feel the actual. I get something now. Thank you very much for that one.
Thank you.
Okay, my next question is so like you said, you already answered giving part of my second question. Like, is there any difference between love and passion? If you just give an answer to very much for
Okay.
that. Now let's talk about love. Now in Corinthians 13, verse 4 to 5, it says love is patient, kind, it's not envious, it's not proud, it honors, it's not self, and it does not keep record of wrongs. Now, among these three qualities, which one do you is it the part of being patient or the part of being kind or not being envious or not keeping wrongs, keeping record, understand, and not being proud? Which of the qualities do you prefer in all of them in times of love?
Um, which of the qualities do I prefer? Okay,
Yes.
the Bible listed all those things because all of them are very important.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't choose one and leave the other. Okay,
Okay.
um, um, you can't actually say you love someone and you won't be patient with that person.
Yeah.
That's when we talk about tolerance. You can't really love someone and you won't be tolerating that person. You can't love someone if you can't forgive the person. You can't love someone. List all those things you mentioned again.
Okay, I said patience, not
Patient,
envious. Yes. Not being proud. It honors, and it's not self-seeking, and it doesn't keep record of wrongs.
Correct. These are definitions of love from the scripture. Okay, so
Yeah.
I can't actually choose one and leave the other. If I say I prefer patience in love, okay, if I say I prefer
Yeah.
patience in love, the other ones are much, much
If it's not
important.
there, it's not working. Yeah.
Correct. So even if you prefer being patient with your sprite and you keep wrongs, you remind him of his past or you remind her of her past, you are still not practicing love. Okay. So everything work together. You have to keep the patient part of it. You have to um, forgive him by letting go of his wrongs or of our wrongs. Everything listed there work together. That makes love. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand you very much for the answer. Okay, then I got the scripture this morning in First Corinthians 16 verse 14, and it says in all your working, like we should work in everything we do. Now, what is scenario particular work you have so much passion for? Now you're meant to work in love, but the environment is not favorable to you. What do you do?
Are you working there because you love what you're doing, or you're working there because you have passion for what you're doing? These are
You're
two
working there
different
because
things.
you have passion for the work you're doing, but the
Okay.
environment is favorable to you.
Okay. So it depends on the, okay, let's say you're working in a place that is not favorable to you. On what aspect? Because there are people who can actually be working in a place and they say it's not favorable to me in the sense that they are not given the chance to do some of the things they want to do.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
getting it.
it's
Let
not favorable because they don't, they're not able to gain what they want to gain trickishly. So it
okay, let me
depends on what aspect.
okay, let me more. Now, people that work in commercial banks these days, you have to find out that have little time for themselves. So now let's take and I'm a barrister and I work in a bank. And you know that as a chorister in any denomination, you expect or it has out. And there are some programs that you're meant to be available for. Now, if I should be working in that bank, but I know that I have passion to work in that I'm reading, but because of that, be able because of the less time I have, I won't be able to attend to those stuffs that has to do with God, going to church, house, and the rest of them, because you have less time for yourself. What do you do?
Okay, okay. Firstly, you're working there because you want to earn a living.
Yeah,
Okay, and now you're also working for God
yeah,
because it's a mandate.
yeah,
Okay, okay. Now,
yeah.
if you are a chorister in a church and you are working in a bank, for you to go look for a job in a bank at the first place, that means you've sat down and considered the circle of your life movement.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't
Yes.
say if you're a married person and you're working in a you got a job where you stay 24 hours, maybe you stay for 2 days 3 days before you get back home. These are
Yeah.
things you need to consider. How will I take care of my family and also be carrying out the duties here?
Yeah.
Okay, you consider these things. If you think it's cool for you, you get in. Now, if you are a chorister and you are working in a bank, you got a job in a bank, okay?
Okay.
You need to, if you know where you got a job, they pay you well.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to
Yeah.
go meet your director or your pastor. Tell them, look at what is at ground. I've gotten a job, they pay well, but I won't really be chanced to come for rehearsals
Okay.
because there is no job you can get right now. You'll be working on Sundays.
Yeah.
You
That's
get
true.
it? Cool.
Yeah.
Now, if you have passion and love for this work, there's this mentality that is killing a lot of people. If you know how to sing and you're not opportune to sing in the church, for like you're not opportune to sing in choir, okay?
Yeah. I can hear.
That won't take you to hellfire.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool. Now, um, we've been given wisdom by God, so we walk with it.
Wisdom.
If you get a job and that job don't give you time for choir rehearsals, and you know very well this job is cool, the job is okay, the job can earn you a living, you have to meet your director, tell him or her, look at the kind of job I've gotten. I don't really have much time for rehearsals, or I won't really have much time to get myself involved in the choir
Yeah, activities.
administrations. Okay,
Okay.
so you
Yeah.
can look for any other department
Yeah.
that won't
Yeah.
really that won't really stress you from this
Rest
work.
too much. Yeah.
Okay, there are other
Yeah.
departments in church. You can get yourself attached to it and still
That's
be
true.
doing this. Okay,
That's
because
true.
even the Bible says your handwork is what will feed you. So if you are so righteous and you want to use it to keep yourself at home without making a living, when you die in hunger and you go to heaven, God will
That's
tell you, I
of
gave you
course
the
you know
knowledge.
to work. Yeah.
Correct. God will ask you, why will you have to die when I've given you everything to succeed? And you say, God,
Oh,
I was singing in the choir, I was doing a lot of things in your name. My dear, you are dead.
I'm
You will go
dead.
to heaven. You will go to heaven. You will go to heaven. You will enjoy in heaven. But God have given you the right to enjoy on earth.
Of course,
But
yeah.
ignorance made you not to do that. Do you understand?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Thank you very much for that. Because like what you said, I have someone that he he wanted to join this particular choir and he came for rehearsals the first week. And the second found out that he couldn't cope with his job and the work. But what he had to do is to just washing units. You see that? So by this he's having God in this unit. So he knows that and now align it with God at the same time. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so I'm
Okay.
going to be asking you the next question. He said, would you rather be loved, respected, or admired?
What?
Would you rather be loved, respected, or admired?
Oh, okay. This thing have actually caused a lot of problems, especially in relationships. Okay.
Yeah.
This admiring. I want people to understand that when you're admiring something doesn't mean you love that thing.
Okay.
Yeah. When you admire something, you might say something. A lot of guys right now are crying for the relationship they have gotten themselves into because they admired someone and thought what they got, the feelings they got from admiring that person is love.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can actually see a girl that looks beautiful. She's tall
Okay.
with flat tummy, like an angel.
Okay.
And you start admiring this girl. God, this girl is everything. Look at
Yeah.
her. Look at her.
Attraction. It's just an attraction. It's
You know? So you start having these feelings, and I need to get this girl. Now, this is you're admiring the girl, and the feelings you're getting. Hello?
Hi, welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's get back to what we were about. Prefer to be loved, respected, admired. Now, like you said, admiring someone is just like being attracted to, and it's not the same as love. So can you please continue to saying something?
Okay. Okay. So I was given an instance. There are guys who end up attracted to somebody they are not in love with. They just get themselves attracted to the person, and the feelings they get from the attraction makes them think it's love. Now,
Yeah.
my question is that girl you got attracted to and you end up getting married to her because of what you saw, will you really keep getting attracted to her when those things are off?
Yeah.
Okay. Now there are the slim feet, the lovely curves, the beautiful face, the fairness. When she gets pregnant, those things will disappear.
Of course. Of course.
When you're fair, beautiful, when you get pregnant, there's a month you get to, you become darker. You see those curves become something else. Will you still love her? Will you still get attracted to her? So it's only love that will keep you with that person when those things changes. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Now
that's true.
let me come to I have a friend of mine. He's married. Okay, you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, he's married with two kids. So I was communicating with him the other day. So he was like, "Babe, I knew what my wife was before, but my wife don't change. Her chef don't feel as in I get disgraced when I feel so disgraced when I see her. Her shape
Too
is
bad.
nothing to talk home about. She's so ugly. She's this. She's that." And maybe he was expecting me to be like, "Oh my God, are you serious? I'm very sorry." But I told him, what attracted you to that lady at the first place?
Okay.
Did you love her or you love the outward appearance? You were attracted by what you saw. That's one of the things that is killing most of the relationships you're seeing right now. Most people get disappointed at what they get to see now
In
because,
marriage.
yes, in marriage, because they got into it by attraction. They were attracted by the girl. They were attracted by the outward stuff they see. You see a girl saying, I will not, if I don't marry this man, no one else. And if you check into it, why she says that is because of how cute the man is, how handsome the man is, how tall the man is, how rich the man is, and the things the man gives to her. Now,
That's true.
I prefer respect to someone admire me.
Okay.
Okay? I prefer
Yeah.
respect. I prefer respect to administration. I love when someone respects me a lot because when you respect me, you respect everything that comes with me.
That's true. That's true.
If you are admiring a business, okay?
Yeah.
If you're admiring a business and you get into that business, you might end up not liking what the outcome might be.
Yeah. That's true.
Cool. But if you place respect on yourself for that business, that's where the passion comes in.
Yeah.
If you love a business and you place respect in yourself for that business, you will keep pursuing no matter the outcome.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
passion you have for the business. Okay?
Okay. Thank you very much. So it's both range. It's love, respect before someone admiring you, right?
I love respect because respect comes with love. I
Okay.
love
Okay.
respect because respect comes with love.
Okay. There's a question on the screen. How do you know true love? What can you say to that?
Okay, let's go. The Bible says, are you listening?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
The Bible says in John chapter 3, verse 16, for God so loved the world that he gave, okay? That
Yeah.
he gave. Now, the giving is not really the big deal. Now, look at the
Okay.
big deal. His only begotten son. For someone to give you the only thing he have,
It's really
that's
a
more
big
than
sacrifice.
love.
Yeah.
Thank you. So now, for you to know someone who loves you, for you to know a true lover, okay?
Okay.
Now let me tell you things that happens. There are people who fall in love because of what they see.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
people who fall in love because of what they get.
That's true. That's true.
There are people who fall in love because of what they feel. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, there are people who are ready. Let me come to relationship. Okay? Let me land in relationship. There are
Okay.
people, there are men. Let me talk to ladies. There are men who are ready to do everything to get you sleep with them, to get you to take advantage of you. Let me use that word, to take advantage of you. They are ready to give you, they're ready to buy you anything you want. They're ready to credit your account every minute of the day. They are ready to surprise your mom with goods. They will buy a lot of things and give to your mom. They will make you believe the care. Now
Yeah, that's true.
you see some ladies falling victims to that.
Okay.
There are ladies who are ready to make you think they love you. They are ready to spend a whole night with you. They're ready to pack their whole clothes and come live with you. Let me tell you something. Lady packing her clothes and staying in your lodge for months doesn't mean she loves you.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know,
That's true.
there are ladies and you tell them, babe, I love you. I can't stay without you. Pam, the next thing they have started packing their things to your house. When they come, they will leave one of their bag in your house, and they will go the next week and come back and leave their slippers and go and come back. Even half of their properties will be left in the man's house, and you,
It's
the
true, but
man,
it's
you'll be
just
like,
creates an impression, I think. Yeah.
you see them doing things like that, and the guy will be like, wow, this girl loves me. Look at, she's even ready to live with me. Come on. Most ladies like that are doing that because they want you to believe the care just to get what they want from you.
What they want from you.
Do you
Yes.
understand? So those things doesn't really show love. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, there are things that comes with real love. I don't know if you can give me time to list most of them out.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Number one, respect.
Okay.
If someone says they love you and they can't actually give you respect, they don't care. They don't love you.
Okay, so if the respect is not there is no love.
There is no love. If you're a lady, you don't respect your man, there is no love. When most of the the marriages you see now that is divorcing, it's because most ladies don't respect their men. You know,
Yeah.
um, you see a lady talking when the man is talking. Men love respect
Respect a lot.
naturally. They are just wired
Yeah.
like that. They love respect. They love to keep their ego. So as a woman, you need to always listen to them. When they're talking, you got to listen. But there are ladies who want the man to listen to them. There are ways you do things. When a man is talking, you listen. Okay?
Yeah.
When a man is talking, you listen. There are ladies who will talk 100 words just in 5 words of a man. Okay? The man just said something. The words, if you should count the words, it's not even up to 20. The woman have dropped 1,000 words already.
Yeah.
Okay? If a man
Yeah.
says, I don't want you to go there, and you still go there, you don't love him because you don't respect him.
Okay, I want to ask question based on this given an okay.
Okay?
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Okay. Now I've had this scenario of like you got married to someone and he made you assume that he's a Christian. Now, when you finally got married to the person in times of love and rest talking about, and you find out that he's not really who he says he is or who he claims to be, and at the end of the day, you are being instructed by that your husband to not to attend services because he is now with you. Do you also say that woman respect husband?
Okay.
To establish that point.
Okay. Okay. Um, You know, that's why, you know, marriage is more difficult to relationship, courtship,
The
boyfriend, girlfriend.
price of
Okay.
you.
Am I back?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Okay. Okay, while we wait for her, please throw in your questions and we're ready to answer as many questions that is coming up. Please just feel free to ask any question that you want. For people that are joining us, we are talking about love and passion. So if you have any question that you want to ask, we are here to answer you. Okay? So we'll wait for our moderator.
Hello? Can you see me now?
Yes, you're back. Thank you very much. Back.
Okay, thank you. So, as I was saying, um, I think we need to spend more time to marriage. A lot of people
Okay.
spend much time to relationship, to boyfriend, girlfriend.
Dating,
Um,
yeah. Yeah.
courtship is mostly for interview, not intercourse.
Yeah.
There are people who say when they are into courtship, throughout their courtship period, all they do is to know if you are good on bed, sex, gift, you know. And when you get married to the person, you now become so surprised. I don't know you to be like this. You never cared to know him to be like that. You've always cared to know how good he is on bed.
Yeah.
You've always cared to know how good he is in giving you gifts. There are people who they don't even spend time talk about something reasonable. Whenever you see them, babe, how are you? I've missed you. I've missed your hug. I've missed your kiss. I've missed your this. Is that what you're gonna be doing in marriage? A lot of people don't really know what is marriage. They don't really know what is waiting for them there. They think marriage is
Yeah.
different from boyfriend and girlfriend.
Course.
When you pick up the call, hello baby, how are you? I've missed you. I love you and I love you too. I missed you. I miss you too. I've not hugged you. Yes, you've not hugged me. I've not hugged you too. Relations, marriage is more than that.
Of
You're the
course.
sugar in my tea. You're the sugar in my cupboard. You're the sugar in my this. When you get
So
married to that person, you will know that there is difference between sugar and cupboard. You will
yeah,
know that
you
there is
know the real.
difference between there is difference between I love you too and I love you. A lot of people spend time, and you see, ladies, they if you're not ready for marriage, don't get into it. I tell people it's better you spend a lot of time being single, preparing yourself for marriage, than getting into a marriage that will frustrate your life and your generation. Because boyfriend, girlfriend, dating, all those things are temporary. But you see, marriage is a lifetime issue.
Yeah.
So if you
That,
don't take time, you will end up regretting your entire life. You will take time, you will regret your entire life. Marriage is not wedding. Marriage is there are ladies who spend years, months preparing on how their wedding will be, the kind of gown they will wear, the
yeah.
kind of design they will give, the kind of ashebis they want, the kind of shoes they want. They go to Google, they use their money to go to Google to browse wedding gowns, wedding flowers, wedding designs. Now my question is, how much have you spent to study about marriage?
Right. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, something.
you know,
Most times you see some people that are planning on getting married. If you ask them, have you actually like take a look at a book that has to talk about marriage? It tells you leave that thing that works for the work for me. But I believe that it's very very necessary. Get to read on marriage and know what's in there. Questions. Ask questions online. You you either get the right choice or no choice. It depends
of
on the one
course,
you want to make do with.
of
Okay, thank
course, of course, because you know, there are times, you know, marriage, marriage is is heavy. I don't know the word I will use. Marriage is more than what some people think.
yes,
When you go ask your parents, how is marriage? Is it just the way you guys were when you we are dating? They will tell you the difference is much.
absolutely.
What you look like, what it look like when you guys were into a relationship is more of what you see in marriage.
And your
You
marriage,
see that
yes.
guy that spends much time with you, that can't stay a day without calling you. In marriage, might stay 2 days without even speaking to you. He's busy with his work. He's busy with something else. So
Yeah,
how will you face that? You see? So there is much in marriage. So if you're talking about how do you know someone who loves you, you should study more of that person. You should
yeah.
study more of that person. I wonder people who come out and say, I saw this person just 2 days ago, and you're already in love with the person. You want to get married to the person. You live in this state, and you came across someone online, and she's beautiful. She's fine. The way she chats, you know, she's neat. She's lovely. You know, but don't forget that body odor don't show on social network.
That's it.
Mm. Body odor don't show on social network. Okay, so you need to know this person before you get yourself into them, because you're trying to spend your entire life with that person. So you need to know this person very well. If you're loving somebody because she looks beautiful, there are many beauty apps.
Out there,
So
of course.
you've not met somebody, you like, you will see somebody online, you be like, let's meet, let's meet. And the day you get to meet the person, you'll be like, oh my god, is this what I've been seeing on social? Oh my god, God, please take me out of this place. You know, you'll be so surprised. Social network have a lot of surprises for us. You see
Yeah,
someone who is so in so, there are ladies who fight men. There
of
are
course.
beautiful ladies with a beautiful smile, with an open teeth, with dimples, tall, fair, but they fight men. They insult. Social network will show you those things.
Of
Facebook
course.
will show you those things. Okay? So if you're falling in love with a girl you see on social network because she's beautiful, when you get to meet her, when you get to spend, and you be like, I love this girl, I love the way she chats. Her voice is so sweet. I won't come online and tell you, hi guy, what's up? As I'm talking to you, I fight guys, so I'm a hot tempered girl. Oh, how far now? I'll be so nice to you. I'll be so lovely. In fact, changing my voice if possible, just to make you care. And you'll
Yeah.
be like, and you the guy, you'll be like, wow, this guy is an angel. I think Jesus have missed one angel from heaven. I'm ending my life with this guy. If not her, nobody else. And you get yourself involved with that girl. Be ready to be John Cena, because she'll be Undertaker in the house. You guys will keep fighting every day. And you'll be like, one day you'll be like, oh my God, this is not you. This is not the person I met. You didn't meet her. You met her voice.
Of
You
course.
met her beauty. You didn't meet her. So the outward appearance is not who somebody is. Your outward appearance is not who you are. Do you understand? The kind of clothes you wear, the kind of things you do. doesn't show who you are. You need to know who the person is for you to know if they care for you or not. Okay?
Okay, thank you very much. There's another question. What advice can you give to those who are heartbroken?
Keep living your life. Continue with your life. You're heartbroken because the guy left you, because the girl left you. Come on. That's not the end of life.
Of
That's not the
course,
end of life. That this person don't love you doesn't mean this person will love you. Okay? Okay, for an instance, you went to buy rice. You love eating rice, and you went to this fast food to buy rice. They don't have rice. That doesn't mean other fast food won't have rice.
of course,
You let go of the fast food that doesn't have what you want and look for another that has what you want. You keep going, you keep living. They are not the source of your life.
of
Okay?
course.
They're not the reason why you are existing. So if you get yourself into a relationship and it doesn't work out, sometimes a relationship that doesn't work out is a signal that you shouldn't even continue with it.
Yeah.
I have an instance. I have a roommate when I was in school. I have a roommate. Um, she came back one day and she was crying. Babe, my life is finished. Babe, my life is. I was like, what is the problem? Then my guy said he's no more into the relationship again. He's cutting it off. It's over. Babe, I'm tired. Babe, I've been in a long relation. I've been in a long years with this guy. What should I do now? And this and that. I don't think I can fall in love again. I don't think I can continue again. I think I can't bear this. I was like, are you serious? You can't bear it? Okay. If you think you can bear it, you see all those clothes you have in your bag, pack them and burn them. Your shoes, burn them. Your clothes, everything you have, burn them. I prepared a delicious soup so that when you come back, we eat. Since you say you can't bear it again, you don't think you can survive it, I'll be taking the soup, I'll be sharing the soup to other people, and that's it. So let me call your mom and tell them, look at what's happened, and you say you're not gonna survive it. She was like, no, 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 babe, it haven't reached that. I said, what do you mean? A guy left you doesn't mean your life is gone. A guy left you doesn't mean you've left the best of your. See, there are times when you have to let some things go to see the best for yourself. There are people who come into your life and block the best things that's supposed to come into your life.
To your life, yeah.
So when some things happen like this, sometimes think about it. Maybe that person is not really meant for you. You let the person go. Keep living. Keep living. The best might come. Okay? The best might actually come. The best might even be sitting close to you. When you get that's when this person leaves, you see someone else coming. So you shouldn't kill yourself for someone who don't value you. Because if that person valued you, the person will keep you.
Let
Do
me
you
add more
understand?
to that. Yeah, I watched a video online where someone said that when you are in love with someone, the person feels so special. You find out when that you find out that it really did not eat deep into you like that. When you take away that love, when you have for some particular person, it's they meant not really much to you. So you
Of
can
course.
actually give that love to someone else who will mean to you. That's it. Okay, so another one said, what if the partner, your partner is a cheater? What will you
Hmm. What you will do is obvious. You leave.
leave? Yeah,
What are you
you
saying?
leave.
If you get, if no, before you leave, you have to buy a living sacrifice. Go to church. If you notice, if God,
Because you need to
most people think vision is when you say, I can see the color of your hair. I can call your phone number. I can see the color of your tight. No, God can give you vision with problems. If you get to know
Yes.
that your partner is a cheat, that's a miracle.
Of course.
There are people who will be a cheat till you marry them, you will never know.
Find out.
So
Yeah.
if the grace comes upon you to know that your guy, your lady is a cheat, go to church, kneel down and say, God, thank you very much for showing me this. It's a very big miracle. Thank you so much. Pick up your slippers and flee. Don't run. You might be running and they will catch you back. You might try running and the person will be like, come on, it was a mistake. It's not going to happen again. I promise. And you see yourself coming back. Do you understand? When something like that happens, you have to flee for your life. There are people who say, don't worry, when I get married to him, when I get married to her, she will change. You know, she will change. Most of them will not change. Even they will not change. Leave that English. They no go change.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
um, 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 they are like that because of this. They are like that because of that. I believe strongly in my heart when I get married to them, I will change them. You've not even changed your life. You want to change another person's life.
Someone else.
Look for someone who loves you for who you are. Look for someone who cherishes you. Because if they value you, if they love you, they won't cheat on you. Anybody who cheats on you in a relationship, anybody who cheats on you in the process of courtship, will cheat on you in marriage.
Married, of course.
Will
Because the
cheat on you
respect
in
is not
marriage. It's not there. And now let me take it to the other side. Sometimes people cheat because of the kind of life the other partner lives. So you
okay.
need to be careful also, so you don't be the reason why they cheat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
So
Because if you should go to God and tell God, thank you, Lord, for making me to know that this person is a cheat. Most time you're the reason why they cheat. And when you're thanking God that this person have left, this person, the worst person have left your life, that person is even thanking God that you have left their life. Because you can actually be a problem to them. So most people who cheat don't cheat because they want to. They cheat because you make them to. Do you understand?
yeah.
Cool. So you should play your role very well so that when the person cheats, you see reasons of leaving. Do you understand?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Very much for that. I have another question. Although I want to say something in what you said in the reason the way someone else should cheat. But I believe in a particular scenario where I'm dating a particular person and there's this attitude it has that of
I'm
does
not
not
hearing
like.
you very well. Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Guys on the last said being a reason for not acting out to you. I think I believe that. I think I if I should be dating someone and he has this particular character I don't like, or he keeps provoking. You know, it's that point that where you provoke someone to the point that you just fed up, like I'm sorry for a particular reason. Keep repeating. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In this aspect, I believe that is for me to walk away from that relationship, cheating on the person. Do you?
Okay. You believe it's better you cheat on the person?
It's better you walk away than cheating on the.
Yes, that's best. That's the best. Because when something like that happens, it's better you walk away. Tell the person plainly, I don't like this attitude and I can't keep to it again. I'm cutting off. I'm leaving the relationship. I'm not into it anymore. I'm not interested. Okay? It's better like that than wasting the person's time.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I understand you.
Okay,
Understand
I
you.
think okay. So
I understand.
it's better you leave Tell the person you're not into it again. You're done. Okay, make it, let it
Yeah.
be peacefully agreed. You're done. Then make him understand, or make her understand why you should leave. Look at what you've been doing for years. I've been bearing on it. I've been trying to tolerate it, but it's not working. It's not working. I can't take it anymore, and I'm cutting off. Okay, I'm cutting off. So when you leave, the person won't really see you as a bad person. At least they will see reasons why you left. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. Okay, question, can you do to save relationship? What can you do to save your relationship?
Okay, that's a question, right?
Yes, it's a
What
question.
can I do to save my relationship? Firstly, before you start thinking of saving something, maybe that thing is trying to get lost. You can't save something that is saved. You can't save something that is okay. You
Yeah.
can't save something that is perfect. Okay? So for you to say, what can you do to save my relationship? That means the relationship is already going down. You want to save it. So now, there are relationships you don't need to save. This is a very simple, this is very simple information I need to throw. There are relationships you don't need to save. Are you listening to me? I'm not hearing you.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay,
Can you hear me
okay. Yeah, I'm hearing you.
now? Okay.
There are
Go ahead.
relationships you don't need to save.
Say
Mm. Uh, there are the kind of relationship when you see them going down, you go down with them. You drop. Most times when people ask this kind of question, when you get to see the person you want to get married, okay, um, spend a lot of time with someone else outside. Are you listening? Spend a lot of time with someone outside, and you've checked, you didn't do anything wrong to deserve that kind of reactions from your spouse, and you've tried your best, it's not working. That's the same thing I was saying. Don't try to save that. You can Don't try to save that relationship. You can equally succeed in saving the relationship for the meantime, but soonest, the real nature of that person will still show again. So when you try your best, it doesn't work. Don't save again. No save. You're not Jesus. You're not Jesus that came to save. Even Jesus that saved the world. Jesus that came to save this world. Look at the world he saved. So you want to go and save a
oh,
man.
that's
So
that's it.
what I'm trying to say is, if you know, for example, there are times, the only time you can save your relationship is if you know the fault is from you.
Yeah.
Do you get it? If the fault is from you, if the relationship is going down because of you, then I can tell you how to save it from different perspective, in different aspects of that relationship. For example, there are ladies who don't know how to cook. You're a lady, you don't know how to cook. Men love their tummy. Oh, this one thing women should know: men don't play with their tummy. Do you understand? You might be into a relationship with somebody, and you don't know how to cook. They're telling you, oh, don't worry, I know you don't know how to cook, I love you that way. let's be buying fast food, let's be buying fast. You keep making him buy fast food every day, fast food. How long? How long? So he might be coping up with it in relationship, in your dating, in your courtship, but he may not really get to keep to that when you get married to him. And now when you get married to him, he will be like, he'll start calculating. I've spent a lot of money. That's when he will start calculating what you have been spending before. Oh. All those things you have been spending when you're in a relationship with him, he wasn't calculating it. Now he's calculating. Or more. When I was into a relationship with this guy, I've been spending money for food though. He call you one day, babe, come on. When we are dating, I've spent a lot of money. The money I've spent in the food we cook, it don't pass money where I pay for your bride price. Oh, you know, they start using it against you. Now you start seeing the man feel better to eat outside. The man feel cool to eat outside. That process, he might meet a lady that knows how to cook very well, and he will start misbehaving.
Course,
There are ladies
course.
who say,
So they,
you need to love me the way I am, accept me the way I am. No man is ready to accept you the way you are again. Oh. Go and build
literally,
yourself. Invest
yeah,
on yourself in all ramifications of life. You might not really be perfect, but build yourself. You don't know how to cook. Go and learn how to cook. Don't start. My parents are rich, so nobody don't they not take me to the kitchen. I'm always in my room. My parents always buy fast food for me. That's not what you tell that man.
of course, of course.
Go and learn how to cook. The internet that make it so easy for us. You can go on net, browse on how to cook. If it's a goosey soup, browse it. You will see a lot of ways to cook it. If it's afang soup, any soup you have in mind. If it's rice, you can see the process. Start practicing it now, because every beautiful, handsome man they get angry when they hungry. If a man is hungry, that's where you see
It's
the
hard.
lion form of him.
Yeah.
He goes to work and come back. You've not prepared food. You're waiting for him to come back, so he will give you money to go to fast food and get food for him. And when he start reacting, you say the devil have entered into him, the devil have done this and that. No, no. Invest on yourself, train yourself, build on yourself. Okay? So
Okay.
most of the relationship you are trying to save, you save it by changing your life, changing your ways, changing your life. There are ladies who will leave the house and come back at night. How do you expect your husband, your guy, to be happy with you? Do you understand? You are not
Yes.
trustworthy. You're not trustworthy. You're not even truthful. Where are you? I'm in my mother's house. And then they call your mother. Your mother will say, I don't know where the girl is. Oh, I've not seen her. Oh." You're not truthful. You're not sincere. You're not trustworthy. You're not even respectful. That's what I say. You're not even respectful. You're not considerate. You don't give your man time. There are ladies who want to talk to you when you're talking to your friends.
Of
Give him
course. That's
time. Give him space. You understand? Give him space. These are little things we don't know that can destroy relationship. And when your relationship start going down, you'll be like, how am I going to save your? The only way to save it is for you to change your life, change your
yeah.
pattern of it, change your life. You understand?
Yeah. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so I have another question. What should be the first driving force to being in a relationship with someone?
What should be a what?
Of driving force to be in a relationship with someone.
Okay, your driving force.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people have a lot of driving force. A lot of people have a lot of things that make them get into a relationship. There are ladies who get into a relationship because they're looking for a man to help and carry up their responsibilities, which is very wrong. There are people who get into marriage for the wrong intentions.
Okay.
Okay, you
Yeah.
see a lady will want a man in his life so that the man will come and carry her responsibility, her brothers and sisters' responsibility, her mothers, her fathers, every generation that is coming from her. The man is coming to take the responsibility. There are people who get into relationship for that, and they don't think this man I'm trying to pack my responsibility to. He also have responsibilities. Do you understand? There are ladies, their mindset is so bad. Why they get into a relationship is so bad. You will come into a relationship, you'll be the one to buy their parts, you'll be the one to buy their cooking materials, you'll be the one to buy their clothes, you'll be the one to take care of them, you'll be the one to take care of their father, their mother, pay their house rent, pay her house rent, you'll be the one to buy everything. Don't be surprised she will call you one day and tell you, babe, I don't have maggi in my house. Please send I need money to buy maggi. Omo, most people get into a relationship. Most of the things that drive people into relationship is wrong intentions. There are
Yeah.
people who get into relationship because they want their friend to think they belong. If I don't get into relationship, they'll start saying, I no follow. I no follow. If you want to get into a relationship, firstly, what should drive you? Okay, is your passion for that person. Now let's come back to that passion. The passion you have for that person, the inner motivation you have. You love this person because he has vision. You love this person because he has plans for tomorrow. He has plans for his future. You love this person because his career is in alignment with yours. What he's into is in alignment with yours. You love this person because two of you are compatible. Okay? Most people get themselves into love because of now. You don't love because of now, you love because of tomorrow. If you're loving this guy because he has money now, what if he doesn't have the money tomorrow? Do you understand? So what should drive you into any relationship? First, what is the person's vision? Is his there are most ladies fall victim to, there are men, there are guys. Most of the most beautiful handsome, you see all these handsome guys, most of them don't even get money. They don't get vision. You see them in the morning, they will take their baths, they will wear fine clothes, put one earring, wear necklace, come carry that their yahoo bag. They will make their hair look beautiful, buy one shoe and wear, spread one beautiful perfume. They will wear it and they will come out from the house and they will leave. And you that are a street girl, you'll be like, God, this guy is beautiful, this guy is handsome, this guy have vision, this guy is this. That guy that is leaving is going to a friend's house. They will stay there and play game and play game. All those perfume and all those clothes he's wearing is for game. They will play game and play game and play game. When it's 6 o'clock, he will come back to the house. You think he went for something important. You're already falling in love. You're already falling in love with somebody like that. And now, and most of these guys, most of them they are those guys that can collect 100 phone numbers. They won't even call one because they don't have money for credit. They won't even call anyone. Babe, you look so beautiful. Your smile is killing me. Please, can I have your number? You perceive the aroma of the scent. You be like, God, this guy is too much. And you see their dressing. You give them. They will collect number a day. They will collect 100 numbers. They won't even call anyone because no money to recharge their phone. They are not even thinking. Now you're getting into a relationship. What is driving you? Because he's handsome. What is driving you? Because he looks beauty. Because she looks beautiful. You know, things like this shouldn't drive you. Check if this person have vision for life. Check if they have future. Check if they check if they're responsible. Check if they're responsible. If they're not responsible, take off your life. Do you understand? Take off your life. Thank you. I'm not hearing you, sorry.
Okay, a question is on the screen. Hear me now. Okay, a question says, have you ever apologized for what you've done wrong to your partner? Have you ever apologized for what you've done to your partner? But
Is the person really sure of what? Is it trying to say, have you ever
I would not
apologized for what you've not done?
I
Have you ever
think so.
apologized for what you know you didn't do? Because you're supposed to apologize when you're wrong.
Yes, of course. So maybe I
Yes.
think the person is saying apologize for what you have not done. Like
Okay.
in the sense
Okay.
that a partner led you and you have to do as in you apologize instead of your partner. That's what the person is trying to say.
Okay. Okay. Let's answer this one first, then we'll go to the other. Just in case. Have you ever apologized for what you've done wrong to your partner? Yes. And it's necessary. When you're wrong, you're supposed to apologize. There are people who don't apologize. Why? Pride. They don't want to bring down their ego. They know they are wrong. They know they are wrong, but they will never apologize. Pride. So pride can actually make you not to apologize when you're wrong. If I apologize, now it's going to think I'm cheap. I'm always like that. Or more, you apologize. If you're wrong, apologize. It's not wrong. It won't take anything away from you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry. I don't really know why it's so difficult. But most people fall victim of this. There are three magic words that seem so hard to say. You see, I'm sorry. You see, thank you. You see, I love you. These three things are hard sometimes. There are people who don't appreciate things. If you give them something, you don't appreciate. When a little is given to you and you appreciate it, that means you're expecting more. When you get someone offended and you say sorry, that means you're good. But when you can't say sorry when you're wrong, how can you say sorry when you're not wrong? So someone who cannot say sorry when they are wrong can never say sorry when they are not wrong. And there are times when you say sorry when you're not wrong, just to bring peace. That's why you bring in understanding. Okay, if you understand your partner very well, you will know when to say sorry even when you're not wrong. Do you understand? You will know when to say sorry even when you're not wrong, to bring peace, to bring unity. If you don't say sorry, there will be war. If you don't say sorry, there will be fighting. If you don't say sorry, so that moment you need to say sorry. It won't take anything away from you. Thank you. I'm not really hearing you, sorry. Sorry.
All right. I said thank you for that. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a question. It says, is going to church or another house of worship important?
I think this is coming from a different direction from what we're talking about, but is going to church or another house of worship important to you? Is the person trying to say, if you get married to somebody who is going to different church from
Yeah.
the one you're going to before? Hmm?
Uh, please. I don't know because unless maybe the person is about partner who goes to
Okay,
church.
he said yes. He said yes.
Yes.
Said yes. Okay. Okay. Now let me say this. This is why we need to ask. Courtship is about interview. If you can remember, I said something like that before. Courtship should be much of interview and not of intercourse. You have to interview. You have. What is the name of your church? What church do you go? My friend left her relationship when she found out that the church her partner do her things is different from hers. And their belief, their belief, their doctrine is different from theirs. Okay? There is no way you guys can work together. It's going to be hard. Do you understand? It's going to be hard. If you're a member of Assemblies of God Church and you want to get married to a Cherubim and Seraphim member, sometimes parents don't accept the marriage. You understand? So it's better you ask. If it's not cool for you, leave. If it's against your doctrine, leave. If it's against your faith, leave. Leave the relationship. Quit the relationship. Do you understand? Quit the relationship because it will cause a lot of problems. When they will be burning their incense, you will come out, why are you doing this and that and this and this? I don't like it. I don't like the scent of incense and this and that. Do you understand? So it may really cause problem. So if you're trying to make such decision, consider versatilely. If consider your family, consider yourself, consider tomorrow, consider a lot. Because you might decide to get married to somebody whose belief is different, far different from yours, and it will end up causing a lot of problems in future. So it's better you don't even take a step than taking a step that will still end you in a very bad situation in future.
Wow, that's a very nice advice. Okay, so let's. I want to ask. Would I say ask or first? Could you please tell us how you can actually handle being provoked by someone you love?
Mm, okay. How you can handle being provoked by someone you love? Okay. You know, when you love someone, um, and they get you provoked, it's not wrong to be angry. Even the Bible says you have the right to be angry. Do you understand? Because God Himself, even till now, is angry with. Imagine God says He regretted creating man. So God is even still angry with some of the sinners on earth. So it's good to be angry. It's good to get provoked. But make sure you don't stick yourself for a very long time in that provocation. Your partner will always get you angry. These are two different persons coming together. If twins can get themselves angry, if you and your brother or you and your sister that has the same blood can get yourself angry, why won't you get yourself angry? Why won't your partner get you angry? Sorry. This is another person from a different family. You're another person from a different family coming together. There must be misunderstanding. But the only thing that will keep you guys going is understanding. So in every misunderstanding, what makes it cool is understanding each other. So if you get me angry, I don't need to. If I want to express myself, I want to express my anger. I should do it politely, but I should make sure that everything is settled. There are women that can get, there are women, if they are angry with you, they would have forgiving you, it's gone. But if they get any opportunity to do it back, they will do you back. It's not cool. When you get provoked by your partner, get angry, express yourself nicely, but don't let it cross the next day. Don't let it destroy your relationship. Okay?
Okay. Okay, very much, very much. So, yeah. So, in a nutshell, what is the advice do you give to our youth about passion today?
What?
Advice do you give to about love and passion?
Okay. My advice to the youth today about love and passion is, if you're falling in love, don't fall in love blindly. Oh. If you close your eyes and fall in love, you will break all your bones. Open your eyes and be doing your love something. Because if you are falling in love with somebody and your eyes are closed, they say love is blind. When you get into marriage, that marriage will open your eyes. See that blind eyes, it will open. It will open. So when you are trying to find a partner, be careful. Be careful your reasons why you get into that relationship. Be careful your reasons why you engage yourself into that relationship. Make sure you don't love somebody because of what you see. That thing you are seeing might not really be what it is. You might come to find out that all those things you saw that made you fall in love at the first place won't even exist again. So be sure of who you're loving. Make sure the person you're loving is loving you the same way you're loving them. Make sure your feelings is reciprocated. If it's not, let go. And don't kill yourself for somebody who don't value you. Don't kill yourself for someone who don't have your heart. If the person is not really giving you that value, let go. There are things we need to let go. It's better to be single, arranging yourself for the better relationship, than getting yourself into a relationship and trying to manage it for the rest of your life. So please, be careful of what you call love. Be careful of the person you fall in love with. Be careful of who you place your passion to. Okay? I'm not hearing you.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm
Okay,
hearing
thank
you.
you. Thank you very much. We want to end, and I want to end. I just want to say thank you very much because personally I learned so much, and I would love to have you around too. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you.
Want to say this, Justina. Thank you for your comments. Thank you. God bless every one of us. And it's good to have you here. Have you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I forgot telling you you're beautiful. Mm.
So much. I'm blushing too. Seriously,
Oh, you're blushing pink. Are you blushing pink or blue?
pink is the one.
Oh,
So
it's okay. It's okay. Thank you very much for having me. I'm
welcome.
really privileged to be here. Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you.
You made a way when my back was against the wall and it looked as if it was over. You, yeah, and we're standing here only because you made a way. I don't know how.